shoot a police officer and receive a reward of $2,000. Wound a police officer and receive a reward of $5,000. You could shoot a sheriff. Oh, congratulations. I will arrange your life well. That time in Glenvia, becoming a human purgatory for the police. So this is the outcome of offending me and Pablo Escobar, the biggest drug lord on this planet. To prove my strength, I choose to pry open the door of America. I will have my subordinates use trucks to stop California Highway 1 in front of the police, ending the transport plane on their proudest highway. Subsequently, the local followers began their work. In Colombia, 1 kilogram of drugs is worth only $7,000. Out in the United States, after dilution with lactose, 1 kilogram immediately becomes 3 kilograms. The price per kilogram can be sold for $50,000. At such high profits, transport plane becomes disposable to unloading the cargo. This plane is what I donated to them. After successfully opening the market, have achieved the American dream in a different way. This made me one of the hidden billionaires in the world at one point. I have the best wild ecological park in the world. It also has the safest underground tunnel in the world, even for a team of over 80,000 people. Their weapons they are equipped with are even more advanced than those of regular armies. Of course, my actions have pierced their vital points, have been targeted by the United States, and this problem is also easy to solve. That means I have to wear the same political cloak as them.
You know how much it costs to run for a state council in Colombia? 10 million pesos. 10 million pesos. And for senator, I think it is between 100 and 120 million pesos. 1,500 million pesos, more or less, for president of the republic. Tell me, who can spend that kind of money? The son of a farmer, a worker? No. Politics comes down to money here. Democracy comes down to money here, so we got plenty of money. You, Garza, what's so funny?
You should listen to yourself, Pablito. You're already talking like a politician.
So I brought in the most influential host in South America, and I have to tell her I won't care how I make money. What you should be more concerned about is how I use money. I will build schools and 2,000 residential buildings for children in slums. You will also create a fully free healthcare system for their health.
Well, it is painful for us to see so many children starving, completely unprotected by the government. And building these houses for them helps us to create a country that we always dreamed about. I love Colombia, and now that we have the chance to give back to this beautiful country that gave us so much, that is exactly what we're doing.
That day I decide that I don't care how Pablo makes his money, only how he uses it.
And my damn charm equally captured the heart of Virginia, but I'm not Caucao. I don't like married women.
Will I be his widow?
Hi, Maria, Virginia, what are you taking me for?
The next day, I resolved his husband's refusal to divorce.
Virginia, your lawyer called. Your ex signed the papers.
You're on in.
What?
3, 2.
Through live television broadcasts, saw her admiration and ability towards me in her eyes, and with the influence of Virginia, quickly became a god in the eyes of the common people, and the conglomerates behind politicians will sponsor both candidates simultaneously. Oh, no matter who loses, I will be the winner. Of course, the planes used for these campaigns are responsible transporting personnel during the day. Tonight, they flew to the United States to do things for me under the guise of visiting. However, their abilities are truly worrying. So I decided to run for president of Colombia myself. In 1982, I marched towards the House of Representatives in Bogota. I double-blocked my way.
I'm sorry, sir, but a tie is required to enter our chamber.
The real fuck is a huge joke. The reason is that I didn't wear a tie. So I entered the core area of the country. However, my opponent in the election actually relied on himself to have the support of the United States. Unscrupulous exposure of my past criminal evidence in Parliament. Then the evidence of my killing of the senator was made public. This made me have to take off the suit I just put on, expose my South American thug nature. I ordered my youth training team, and complete this operation. They are efficient and ruthless. Of course, I will arrange their lives and those of their families well. That's how I eradicated the power of the United States. The Colombian government should have thanked me for my actions, but they are making enemies with me.
Only 1,000 million pesos. Only. They're insulting us. Hijo de puta. No. This is what we'll do. Hand out guns in the slums. The more the better.
So I sent a large number of weapons to my own members. I promised to kill police officers with different professional titles. They will receive different reward. For the main personnel are killed, I will ensure his prosperity and wealth.
To get paid, it's very easy. They have to bring the back of the men they kill.
That's how I turned Colombia into a bloodthirsty battlefield. And these incompetent soft bones, they took the initiative to seek assistance from the United States. Afterwards, their technically accurately pinpointed my location. They lowered my status in the eyes of the poor. They will take the initiative to cover for me and report fake locations. Afterwards, the CIA will investigate everyone related to me and assassinating my most loyal brother.
That's why I declare full-out war on the government and the political establishment. If they make me run, I'll make them run too. See, terrorism is the atomic bomb of the poor. We're not using lead anymore. No. From now on, we're using dynamite. And this day.
And how do we know that you are really Pablo Escobar Gaviria and not someone else pretending to be him?
That is very easy. I will prove it to you by killing you and your family tonight and blowing up your radio station. What do you think? Would that be enough? Hey!
And I keep my word. Won't let the wealthy leave the city first. I started bombing the entire city. But I will avoid areas where poor people live. And as the relevant departments in the USA became powerless against me, the citizens began to exert pressure on the government. Hope they can quickly stop the war with me. In the end, I set an example for the people.
Por la paz de Colombia.
I promised them that I could go to jail myself. But there are 3 conditions. The first point is that they do not have the authority to guard me. The second point is that they must agree to extradite my family. The third prison requires me to build it myself.
It is very pretty, isn't it?
Of course, for the decoration here, I've specially invited an Italian designer to prevent my subordinates from getting emotional. Also arranged a football field for them and the entertainment projects that men all need. And I am in this estate called prison. Control the gray industry all over the world, till my daughter hoped that I could go home and accompany her. I thought it wasn't a problem at all when I saw the guards at the door were the guards of the American military. At this moment, I knew I had been deceived. Sure enough, they started to attack me, firstly intentionally hitting my career outside, using profits as bait to make my partner betray me. But they still don't quite understand my methods. Have decided to eliminate the traitors. But later on, I realized that it was because I didn't understand their methods. Because I killed my partner, they are making a big fuss outside, then released all of my former hostile gangs. This move has severely undermined my position outside. They indiscriminately chopped and killed my subordinates.
Por trabajar con Pablo Escobar.
Afterwards, the government decided to transfer me to a real prison, but I still received the news in advance. How I want to reorganize my manpower to counterattack. Firstly, we need to send our family abroad.
You can't stay here. You can't. So once you leave, you can take care of things.
However, just as I was about to give it my all, Virginia betrayed me. He revealed all of my plans to them as to exchange for her own safety. They did indeed detain my family.
They have taken my family hostage, hijo de putas. Hijo de putas.
Later, in order to ensure their safety, couldn't help but dial the phone, even though I know this will definitely expose my position.
2 minutes, patron.
Yeah. You know that you are all there listening. See, hiding like a bunch of fucking pussies. The colonel and his black trash, and all of you gringos, putas malparidos, and the CIA, and that motherfucker from the DEA. I already spared your life once, I won't spare it again. Yo, Now listen to me, malparidos, everyone. I'm going to kill you and your children and your wives, and I'm saving a special bullet to put right in front of your fucking skull, and you're going to bleed until you die. Do you hear me? ¿Me oíste, malparidos, hijo de putas?
They didn't lock onto my position this time, waiting for my second call. Just before my gang support arrived, couldn't resist dialing the phone again.
Daddy?
When I hear my daughter's voice, it seems like the whole world is quiet now. Ader, I left my son with the final piece of advice for life.
Listen, you have to learn this. If you can get people to like you, then you have to make them respect you. And if they don't respect you, then make them fear you. Understand? Understand? Make them fear you.
Due to the duration of this call, 4 of my subordinates arrived, found me in advance, and what I can do, we can only let younger lives leave first. And I am responsible for this final interruption. In the end, my life, it ended on this rundown roof. In my hometown, Colombia, I ushered in a brief period of controlled peace.